I can't even put it into words how that makes us feel.
Eastern Heights resident Shay Harris comments on Tuesday's announcement that the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency wants the former Grenada stamping plant added to the country list of Superfund sites. It's a recognition by the EPA that a big problem exists in Eastern Heights and makes the site eligible for federal funding to clean up the problem. Cleaning chemicals used by former owners of the plant leached through the soil to the groundwater and eventually traveled underneath the homes in Eastern Heights. Residents of the subdivision have long complained about the levels of the cancer-causing industrial chemical called TCE, which far exceeded federal limits.
We just had a homegoing celebration for one of our community members, Belinda Kincaid, who had battled with 4 different bouts of cancer, all of which are environmentally caused. And she's just one example of the losses in this community.
Ohio-based Ice Industries now operates the 40-acre complex known as Grenada Stamping. They declined to comment. The chemical was reportedly left behind by 2 previous plant owners, Rockwell and Meritor. Residents say the EPA's action has been a long time coming.
For a while, the seriousness of what's going on in this neighborhood was not being taken seriously at all. There were all kinds of excuses, so for them to be taking us seriously now, oh my gosh, it's a feeling of relief today.
Harris says Eastern Heights residents work hard and take pride in their community, but it's been ripped apart by the presence of the chemicals.
People who have worked hard for their properties, people who, when they moved out here into this community, they moved out here with the thought that, I'm a first-generation homeowner, and only to find out years later that you thought you were putting your family in a position of safety, but you were really putting your family in a position of oh gosh, really terrorism, because it's like you were a victim in your own home and didn't even know it.
In making the recommendation that Grenada stamping be added to the Superfund list, the EPA said Superfund addresses a variety of sites. While many Superfund sites were contaminated decades ago, at least 6 of the sites EPA is adding or proposing today were in operation within the last 15 years. And the main facility at the Rockwell Grenada site continues to operate today. These sites have contamination from a variety of sources, including manufacturing and metal finishing.
We're just thankful to, the congressman, because a lot of times people, come through, especially during times like this where there's an issue that they can attach themselves to, and they'll come through, and make a lot of noise, but they do nothing. Congressman Thompson and Senator Wicker, they both did something. So we just, we thank them for it. We hope they continue to push to make this happen all the way.
In Grenada, Aaliyah Sims, the Delta News.